We live outside the city and we're happy to live out there. It would be difficult for us to live inside the city to access possibly healthcare, education, things like that. But coming into the city, we get all of the benefits of the city life, including culture and music and people and food and smells and noises and the diversity.
The city needs to be careful that we don't just appeal to a certain section of society. You know, I think there are lots of places now to eat, lots of places to go out and drinking and doing all those things. But I think a lot of people like myself would still feel it's become sort of less accessible in some ways, is that it's become very expensive now to come into the city centre.
From my experience of living on a poor council estate that had on social housing that had a bad name, where people didn't have much and kind of accepted that name, and the council officers at that said to me, "Oh, that area it hasn't got a voice, it can't speak up for itself." That really concerned me, and I think there are still areas that don't have a voice.
We still have this understanding that somehow if we have enough high growth jobs, innovation hubs, etc., that somehow we'll become a more wealthy city and poor people will no longer be poor, and it's just not happening. There are neighbourhoods that are clearly poor, that have poor services, not well maintained, that we can see now year on year just services getting worse.
Why are some roads in wealthy areas well kept and in poor areas not? Because surely a road's a road. But I now understand that it's because if the residents don't tell the council that something's poor, it doesn't get done just anyway. In the area where I live, there's people who feel confident enough in themselves to be able to make change happen. So helping people to know that it's okay and it's part of expectations that they play their role.
We still need to make it inclusive. We want to get people into the city centre, but we also want to make sure that we're still grounded and that the people who actually live in the centre and on the outskirts, that they can still access, all these facilities that are up and coming.